afternoon, good evening guys, wherever you're on this beautiful world, whenever you're watching this YouTube video. Welcome to the Bitcoin Family YouTube channel. For the newcomers, my name is Didi, and yes, for me, Bitcoin is a revolution, guys. In today's video, we are going to talk about spending Bitcoin. I did a tweet, I got like 6,000 reactions to the tweet that it was stupid for me to spend Bitcoins at the moment. So, I'm going to do a walk and talk, 5 to 10 minutes maximum, to talk about why I don't think it's stupid. But let's jump into the video now directly. Bam. We are all in. And so we spend our Bitcoin in a daily base. And then people start to comment, but if you spend Bitcoin now, it might be very expensive, like buyings. For example, a car now would cost 1 Bitcoin. In the future, that 1 Bitcoin could be worth 100k. So that car of 50k now would be a 100k loss in the future. I understand how you calculate, but I don't agree. Because one, we are all in. We don't have any alternative. I don't have a bank account. I don't have any other way of spending. If I sell my Bitcoins into fiat, into euro or dollars, I lose my Bitcoin. If I spend my Bitcoins, I also lose my Bitcoin. So the situation is the same, but the big difference is that if I spend my Bitcoins, I support the community and the miners. For me, spending Bitcoin directly is way better than doing it the other way. So that is the first thing. Now, the second thing that I want you to understand is I completely think different. You think that spending Bitcoin is a waste of Bitcoins. I think that spending your fiat on stupid stuff every day is a waste of your fiat. You should be buying Bitcoin. Why are you still spending your euros, your dollars on stuff that you don't need? Why don't you just buy Bitcoin? You know that Bitcoin will go up in cycles of 4 years. So why are you still spending money instead of buying Bitcoin? So that's a complete different way of thinking. Now, I'm going to be honest. Of course, we run into some problems now and then. We have issues. Because, yes, we have some crypto debit cards. Yes, we can convince many real estate agents and companies and to accept Bitcoin directly. And we can do all the online stuff with Bitcoins directly, like booking a hotel or flights, or most of those things you can already book on Travala or D-Travel or Xeltrip. There are many platforms that already accept cryptocurrency, but the biggest one don't yet. Like Booking.com doesn't accept it yet. And to be honest, Airbnb, for example, the one that we also use, doesn't accept it yet. So then we need to use the debit cards. But with the debit cards, we always run into problems that we already ran into with the banking system. So if we use, for example, a Crypto.com debit card, which I love the company, I love their service, they are doing everything perfect, but there are limits. I cannot spend as much as I want with these cards. I cannot top up as much as I want with these cards. These cards are KYC, so know your customer. So it's not even close to the anonymity that Bitcoin should be providing to you. Still, I do use these cards because I know they are a step in between. They are a step in between to mass adoption of crypto. And now people will still use the cards. But in the future, these companies like Crypto.com, like WireX, like all of them, even Binance with their Binance card, will be the futuristic banks that will also make it possible for people to spend and receive crypto directly, peer-to-peer. That's why I invested in Casa. Casa, yes, I know not everybody loves it, but I invested in Casa because that is making it possible for me in the future to do peer-to-peer Bitcoin transactions between me and retail, between me and businesses, between me and whatever I want to buy. And yes, they also will have a card. And again, it will take another 5 to 10 years before everybody is there that they will accept direct Bitcoin payments. We do our best to convince people. Like here, I convinced someone to accept Bitcoins for the house. Like here, we have a cook that prepares fresh meals every day that we can heat up ourselves, but they accept Bitcoin. Like here, I find restaurants like Yum Yum where I can pay my dinner with Bitcoin. So there are possibilities all over the world, but you still need to search them. And in the future, I don't think we need to search them anymore. In the future, I think it will be very easy for us to find these places. Now, the problem we run into now and then, I will be honest on that, I will keep it short, is that, for example, if I want to buy a car, something a little bit more expensive, like let's say something more than 50k, then these debit cards won't make that possible because they have a maximum spending of, for example, 25k per month. Or I can top up 25k per month with a maximum. So I need to top up 2 months to be able to buy a car, which of course is not how it should work. So these cards are nice for daily spendings, but not for the bigger ones. The bigger ones, I need to search again for a car dealer that accepts Bitcoins. I don't have a bank account. I can't buy a car in any other way. So the only way for me to buy a car is direct payments of Bitcoins, or through a third-party company that will exchange Bitcoins into the currency they want to accept, like a debit card, or like maybe another facilitator that will create a beautiful solution for this problem. But at the moment, we sometimes run into that. And then I need to become creative. Then I need to go to an OTC dealer. An OTC dealer is a guy that walks around with a bag of cash and tells me, here, give me some Bitcoins, I'll give you the bag of cash. And then I will need to go with a bank of cash to the car dealer or, whatever I want to buy. But that again is a problem when I want to book something ahead that is expensive. For example, I want to book a very luxury villa of 25k for a month. Those debit cards limit me again in the spendings of that 25k a month. At least the ones that I'm using at the moment. So I need to become creative. I need to split them, or I need to convince them to accept Bitcoins, or I need to convince an OTC dealer to pay the bill, I'll send them Bitcoins. There's always a solution, but it's not perfect yet. And that is exactly what shows me how we still are completely in the beginning of Bitcoin. Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies are not even uphill when it comes to the adoption curve of Roger Bell. We are still completely in the beginning. And that is why an investment in Bitcoin over the long term is a perfect thing to do. This will evolve. More and more companies will accept Bitcoin. Like PayPal integrated Bitcoin already. Airbnb, I just read an article, the CEO said in the beginning of this month, we should go into cryptocurrency. Why? Because we were like the evolution of the travel industry. We cannot ignore the evolution of the monetary industry. So the more of these companies will connect Bitcoin to them, the lesser I will need in between steps. And the lesser I need these steps in between, the simpler it becomes to live the Bitcoin family lifestyle. So that was about spending Bitcoin. Again, to sum it up, I don't think it's stupid to spend Bitcoins because we only have Bitcoins. We don't have an alternative. And if I exchange my Bitcoins to euros, it's the same than spending my Bitcoins. And I do find it stupid that people spend their fiat on other stuff than Bitcoin. Buy Bitcoin. Why buy stuff that you really don't need? Now, and the third part that we talked about is indeed how can we change the industry that also bigger stuff can be paid and bought with Bitcoin in a step in between with debit cards or any other way. Is there already a platform that I maybe don't know? Maybe there's a platform I can send my Bitcoins and they pay the bill automatically if it is 50k, 100k or 200k. I don't know. Till that time, I will do my best to convince other people, companies, and everything I need to accept Bitcoin. That is the thing I love to do when I meet these small beach bars, these big real estate agents, or people that try to rent their house off through Airbnb. I will send them a very kind message. Maybe you can also accept Bitcoin, because then the payment comes through directly and we are both secured that the payment is being done and that the tax company doesn't take everything. Now, that is everything I had in this video for today. I hope you really enjoyed this video. I do not prepare these videos, I just start to walk and talk. So yeah, it's from here to there, but I hope you did enjoy all the knowledge that I'm sharing. If you did enjoy the knowledge, then please give the video a thumbs up, share it with your friends and family, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell and leave a comment. And please always remember to zoom out in Bitcoin and try to zoom in life. try to enjoy every single minute of the day, as that is exactly what life should be about. Thanks for watching, and see you tomorrow again. Bam.